Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Love you, Sharon. So Sharon sings the Florida Love Show song, and Sharon is going to be singing today with a special guest we have on the show. Dr. Alan Mason will be playing the piano. He's a musical director, and he's amazing. So we are going to be loving everyone today, spreading love all over the world, in the Florida community and all over the world. So I love you all. I'm Kenny Love, founder and creator of Florida Love and the Florida Love Show. So Florida Love. Oh, I love you, Leanne. Hi, Sharon. She loves you, Sharon. Leanne loves you. Love you, Leanne. Love you, love you. Leanne's the best. All over Facebook, she spreads love. Instagram, all over the world, she spreads love. So Florida Love is a nonprofit. Florida Love is a 501c3. Florida Love, everything is free. And love is free. Oh, love you, Leanne. She's the best. Love you. Love is free. If any money is exchanged, it's not love. It's called doing business. Here at Florida Love, we're a nonprofit. Everything is free. To post on all our groups and pages, we have 6 different groups and pages. It's free. To be on the Florida Love Show, it's free. If you want to be a guest on the show, please contact me. It's free. Again, love is free. So I'm going to give you a great example of how love is free. So today I walk in and talk about love just because Mini Donuts again gives me heart donuts. I mean, I'm sure these are going to taste incredible. They've got so much love in them. So I'm just going to show you how amazing Mini Donuts is. Look at these. These are heart donuts. So I love you, Michelle from Mini Donuts. I love you, love you, love you. That's love. Love is free just because. No expectations of anything in return. So that's what we do here at Florida Love. And we're going to go into a lot of different things today. First thing, it's the Jewish New Year. Shana Tova. I wish you all a happy New Year. And we're going to go into tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So 9/11 love. Never forget 9/11. And we're going to go into that. And we're also going to go into Kim love, which I call violin love, because Kim is going to be playing violin, so loving, so many love songs that just move. I mean, I am so moved by her playing. And her husband, Dan Love, I'm dedicating the show to her husband, Dan Love. So Dan passed 3 years ago on April 4th, 2018, and he's the love of her life. So, I was sharing with Kim about this, and Dan was such a special guy, and he's here with us right now. Matter of fact, I can feel him right on my shoulder, his love. So, such a loving guy. From the very first date, every Friday, he bought her flowers. He bought her flowers, and she'll tell you more about that. But that type of chivalry and love, he's so special. I'm so excited to just love him today. So, and to love Kim, and you'll see her play the violin love. And again, that spreads love all over the world. So when I started Florida Love, I went out after George Floyd's passing, and I gave out roses to every African American and said, I love you. And I created a worldwide love movement called Roses for Change, and the news picked it up. So I'm going to show you the first news about Roses for Change. I love you.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lerman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods, and I also went to Publix, and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself, and love one another. And he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, CBS 4 News.
Love you, Lisa Petrillo. So when we go on Roses for Change love marches, we transform the world with love. And one time I went on a love march and a 90-year-old woman said she hadn't heard I love you in 80 years. So, I mean, there are so many people who are not hearing I love you. So that's why I created Florida Love. This is my dream, that we all love each other and say I love you to each other and give each other just because. I mean, Kim and I were sharing this week to be kind, right, Kim? To be kind to each other, generous, loving. So it's possible. I love you, Trutron. I love you, love you. So Trutron creates these amazing posters every week. He's an extraordinary, incredible graphic designer full of love. So I love you so much, Trutron. So please keep the comments coming. Please, let's all keep loving each other. So I'm going to show you the second news, and this is where I gave out roses to teenagers. And these teenagers hadn't heard I love you in years from their parents, siblings, etc. So please play this news.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love.
I love you.
And he now uses roses to let people know it.
I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them, and even longer since they have been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and he told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can have us share stories that are
Love you, Chris Gilmore. So when I walked in there, they were just hanging around the Milagro Center. After giving out all these roses, we were dancing. Spreads love all over the world. So actually, last week when I left the show, I had all my roses with me. I was going to a client, because I own a graphic design and printing company. That's what I do, called The Happy Printer. And I went to my client. I knew her birthday was tomorrow, Saturday. This was last week. So I gave her one of the roses and said, I love you. And her boyfriend was there. And he was like, that's so sweet. But the thing is that she was so moved. She goes, oh my God, you know, for her birthday, she gave me the biggest hug. So it could be anything. It doesn't have to be roses. It could be anything. So you can give donuts, roses, anything. A card, anything. To say, I love you, I'm thinking of you, I miss you, anything. Or even tell somebody they look beautiful, a compliment, anything, just because. So last few weeks ago, actually, Linda Love and I, we went to Outback. And at Outback, we gave out roses after a show, said I love you to everybody. It was a big Outback love fest. And then we went outside, and this guy says to me, hey, could you come here and give a rose to my girlfriend? I'm like, sure, love you. And Linda's like, love you, sure. So I gave him a rose. Little did I know he was filming it. He posted on TikTok. It has 2.2 million views now. Everybody wants to love and be loved. The world, everybody wants to love and be loved. So it's possible for us all to love each other. So I'm going to show you this 10-second TikTok video just loving his girlfriend. Again, 2.2 million views. And it went, I call it love viral. So please play the TikTok video.
Can I have a rose for my girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
We would love to.
Oh, wow.
We want to say we love you.
We want to say we love you. It's that simple. And I believe if I spread love to one person, it spreads like love fire, loving it forward all over the world. So if we all spread love to one person every day, we would all love each other. The whole world would love each other. So, you know, I don't even know why, I was just thinking this. What about if everybody in Afghanistan said I love you to each other? What about if, like, you know, would we have had a 9/11 if we all said I love you to each other? Maybe not. You know? What about if Democrats and Republicans said I love you to each other? What about if Joe Biden and Donald Trump said I love you to each other? It's possible for us all to love each other, just to forgive and love each other, to give up resentment. So love is no judgment. It's no criticism. It's no gossip. It's no hatred. It's no anger. It's no killing. Love is love. I mean, judgment kills people right away. They're not accepted. They're just judged. Or gossip. Gossip kills people. I mean, I don't listen to gossip. To me, I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. So if somebody tells me something about somebody else, they don't know what they're talking about. I don't listen to it. I want to go up to that person and find out what really happened from them. So if we all didn't listen to gossip, what would be possible? There'd be no gossip. There'd only be love. So I always talk about, and I play a video about love is no judgment. Okay? Today, I'm going to be playing 9/11. And the reason being is that never forget. I will never forget 9/11. I lived in Manhattan that day. I woke up and I saw the planes hit the World Trade Center. I'm sorry, I'm getting very emotional. I'm going to show you two videos about what happened that day. One from the perspective of just like the events that happened, and one from the perspective of people who were in the building, on the plane. Wow. So 9/11, tomorrow's the 20th anniversary. We never forget 9/11. Life is short, okay? Anybody could have gone to work that day and passed, okay? So life is short. I could pass right now on the show. Let's all go out and say I love you to each other. While we have now. All we have is now. So I love you, Danny. I love you. Danny's my photographer. I love you, Kim. Kim's the violinist. She's so full of love. Matter of fact, Kim, you have a love tattoo? She does. When I first met Kim, I'm like, she's so full of love. I invited her up on the last show just to come up. She has a love tattoo. Dr. Alan Mason. He's love and music and love. I love you, Alan. Love you. I love you, Sha. Mwah. So Sha's been with me 80 straight shows. Maybe it's 81 now, Sha. Straight Friday shows to spread love all over the world. And it's spreading. It's spreading. Then I got my music maestro, Slick, back there. Love you, Slick. Big heart to Slick. Love you, Slick. And then we have the whole Brooklyn Cafe here that hosts the show. We got Freddie and Dawn, who are the owners. Love you, Freddie and Dawn. Love you, Freddie and Dawn. And then I have my whole trio of three musketeers back there. I have Sabrina, I got Taylor, and I got Val producing the show. They're amazing. So Whatever goes on right here, they're producing it. So I love you. So we could say I love you to each other. It's just that simple. That's simple. So I say I love you to everybody in my building, everybody, everybody. So I'm going to play these two videos from 9/11 so that we never forget 9/11. Please play the first video.
The two planes flew into the two towers.
So I remember that morning. It was actually a gorgeous day. And I saw the planes hit. And out of such a tragedy, I mean, over 3,000 people were killed. Americans came together. And actually that we all loved each other. We came together. So why does it take a tragedy like 9/11 for us all to love each other? Now. We only have now. And 9/11 reminds me, I love you, Dean. I love you, Dean. So Dean was on the show. Dean is an amazing artist. He's incredible, and he works with children, with Hugs and Smiles Children's Foundation. He's such love, Dean. I love you, Dean. So why does it take a tragedy like Surfside, like 9/11? Again, life is short. I could pass right now. So I love you all. I love each and every one of you. And America came together after 9/11, and we all loved each other. So I'm going to play one more video, and this one is heart-wrenching. I cried every time, and I do cry every time I see it. So this is a lot of unseen video from 9/11. This is people who were on the planes. It was put out by the Traffic Security Administration, and the air traffic controllers on that morning, people who were on the planes, people who were in the building, just unheard. And again, I was crying. So please play that video.
American 11, are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been stabbed, and our 5 has been stabbed.
I am going to call from Washington. I am in a situation with American to learn the possible hijack.
What's going on, Betty? The crap is erratic again. Problem, very erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? Betty?
A plane just exploded right there. What? A 737?
What?
Like the World Trade Center.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
United 175, New York. We have some problems over here right now. We might have a hijack over here, 2 of them.
Jules, this is Ryan. Lives on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things don't go well, it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. Go have a good time. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you, and I will see you later, sir. Bye, babe.
What are those people going to do? All the elevators are blocked out.
Oh my God. So both towers are now.
Okay, now, I got an aircraft 6 miles east of the White House.
Crystal City, just north of Crystal City.
Just to the north of your town.
Yeah, stop all departures.
Pentagon just got hit. Don't say that. God damn it, I can't even protect my NCA.
United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking, United 93.
United 93, Cleveland, if you hear the center right then.
I got that piece down. Keep remaining steady. You have the ball hold.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
We're 56865. We have, I believe it is a Boeing 757. Can you see him up there, sir?
That's confirmed. It looks like he's rocking his wings.
Roger.
He's rocking back and forth.
We're 56865. I advise you stay away from that aircraft. Go north as fast as you can.
United 93, have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yes,
Down?
somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Sean, it's me. I just want to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. There's lots of smoke, and I just wanted you to know that I love you always.
At number 2 World Trade Center, right. Lady was stewardess in this office. We're not ready to die, but it's getting bad.
I'm on the 83rd floor. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No. I'm gonna die.
Liv, say your prayers.
God.
We're gonna think positive because you gotta help each other get off the floor.
I'm
Now,
gonna die.
A new type of war. That's what it is.
So a lot of those people knew they were going to die. And the first thing they did was call their loved ones and say, I love you. So why does it take a situation like that? Why can't we all just say I love you to each other? I love you all. I love you all. So I'm going to bring on right now Sharon and Alan to sing Matter of fact, so we have a group called Love Songs. And I prepared a song, a short song from Love Songs, and it's got over 60,000 people now. And the reason I'm playing this song is because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. I mean, after seeing what I just saw, and after 9/11 and what happened, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. So please play that song from Love Songs.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. All this and more, if you want to know. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. No, not just for some, but for
Love you, Matt. Love you, Savannah Shaw. So that's them singing from Love Songs. And what the world needs now is love, sweet love now. So I love you, Sha. I love you, Alan. So we are going to never forget 9/11, and Sha's going to sing a song about that and the Jewish New Year. So love you, Sha. Welcome to the Florida Love Show as always. Love you, Alan.
Hi, everyone. So Bring Him Home from Les Mis has a double meaning for us, right? So one is we wish we could have brought all those people home and, in honor of 9/11 and peace, things like that. And then the other is anyone who's suffering, anyone who's in the hospital, can't wait to be home, can't wait to be healthy. We are making this prayer to bring you all home. God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. Let him be, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home.
Wow, so beautiful, so beautiful. So we want to wish anybody and everybody who was affected by 9/11 all our love. And that's how come Sharon picked out this song. So Sharon, what had you pick out this song?
So, like I said before, all those messages that you heard, about people knowing that they were not going to go home and still hoping. And, all I could feel when I was hearing that is like, I wish I could go back and bring them home. I wish there was any hope. And what we do here, is what they did. They knew it was the end, or at least they thought it was. They weren't sure, but it looked bad. And the first instinct is to call your loved one, so that the last thing that they have left of you is "I love you," and the power of those words. And that gave them some kind of comfort, right? So in this song, bring him peace, bring him home, let him live, if I die, all those words were just so, apparent.
Yeah, and we're here now.
Right.
We're alive to say I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Sha.
I love you, Kenny.
I love you, Alan. It's beautiful. We're here. I love you, Kim. Love you, Dan. Love you, Slick, back there, my music maestro. Yeah, so we're here. We're alive now.
That's right.
To say I love you.
That's right. And, we're in the middle of the high holidays, the Jewish New Year and Yom Kippur. And it's a mixture of joy and love and also, the negative, to leave all that behind. Whatever was done for this year is left behind, and we're starting fresh. We're moving forward. And, that is part of it, also, like when I was making all those prayers, it's a beautiful window of time to ask a little bit more of God than usual. So for all those people suffering with COVID and any other illness, really, to bring them home.
Beautiful. So you're also going to sing a song for the Jewish New Year now.
Absolutely, with my favorite pianist, Dr. Alan Mason, my musical director at Beit Shira. We just did the most beautiful Rosh Hashanah services, and we're getting ready tonight. We have Friday night service, and then next week we are doing Yom Kippur services. So it has been our dream, by the way, for about almost 20 years that we've known each other and played together, to have the high holiday services together, and it finally came true, and we are loving it. So Thank you, Alan. I love you. May this be a year of love and kindness. May strangers come to be friends. May truth and compassion always guide us. Amen. May this be a year of hope and healing for all of those in need. May all of our deeds be a blessing. Amen. A new year, a good year, a chance to start all over. A new year, a sweet year, a chance to bring us closer. May this be a year of selfless giving. May this year a year of peace. And may we forgive and be forgiven. Amen. A new year, a sweet year, a chance to start all over. A new year, a sweet year, a chance to bring us closer. Leshana tova, leshana metuka, a chance to start all over. Leshana tova, leshana metuka, a chance to bring us closer. Closer to the ones we love, a world we can be so proud of. Long as there are stars above, there comes a new year. Amen.
Amen. So to forgive and be forgiven and to love each other.
That's right. And to start all over and to keep going, and it's never too late.
Yes. So I love you, Alan. I love you, Shah. And that was so beautiful. Yep.
Thank you.
Heart. Mwah. So I want to bring up my featured guest, actually, Kim Love, who is a world famous classical violinist. And so Kim looks so beautiful, dressed in red, full of love. She has a love tattoo, which I just found out today. And her husband, Dan, we're dedicating the show to her husband, Dan. We're loving Dan today. Oh, love you, love you, love you. So Kim, why don't you take the mic, Kim? Why don't you introduce your song, Kim?
I'm sure. My name is Kim Jiffar, and I'm just a local violinist here in town. But I chose two songs today, both of which were my late husband's favorite. So that's the simple reason I chose them, and the theme being love. So hopefully.
So Kim, can you let everybody know what happened with your late husband?
Sure. In a nutshell, he was gone way too soon at age 52. He went to the hospital with pancreatitis, and 8 days later he went into cardiac arrest. I know that's not what he expected to have happen. He left 3 boys under the age of 12, twin 8-year-olds and a 12-year-old. And yeah, my whole world shattered, that's for sure. I'm sorry, what was the question?
The question was, what happened?
Yeah, pancreatitis, which led to sudden cardiac disease. He stood up in the hospital and literally fell to the floor, and they couldn't revive him. That's how quickly my life changed. So that's what happened.
And how old was he?
52.
52. And did you expect that to happen?
Oh, no, no, no. There were no warning signs or anything. They do call that the widowmaker for a reason. It's a silent killer, so might be age 50, I would say, would be a good time to go get your heart screening and make sure everything's okay with your arteries and your cholesterol and all those little things that you don't think about, that you take for granted. They can sneak up on you. And I know he's mad. I know he's really upset that he was taken that way so soon. And I know that was not what any of us saw coming. But the takeaway is take care of yourself. Don't drink too much alcohol. Get your exercise 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. Eat healthy. Watch your high cholesterol foods. Watch your alcohol intake. And keep all the negative, toxic energy out of your life. Be around loving people. Be around kind and compassionate people, because that really does make a difference. And he dealt with a lot of stress, and I think the stress contributed to his demise and added pressure on his heart. He was 6'7", so he was a big, gentle giant, if you could imagine. So yeah, these 2 songs I'm going to play are dedicated to him.
Yeah.
That's why I chose them.
Yeah, Dan Love. So Dan was the love of your life and is the love of your life.
Correct.
Yeah. So you told me something really special he did since your first date, that Dan was so loving. What would Dan always do?
Our first date was on a Friday, and he, he came up with he met me with a dozen roses, and every Friday after that, he always had flowers. It wasn't something I asked for or expected. It was just something he did out of kindness and love for me. So that always made it very special, you know.
Yeah.
He was the king of unconditional love, really. So that's what I learned the most from him. That was probably the biggest gift he gave me. So to love unconditionally without judgment is everything. That's what we all want in our life, you know. So that was the gift he left me. He set the bar pretty high, I gotta say.
Yeah, and when he was in the hospital, what did he do that Friday?
Oh gosh, he gave me his credit card and made sure I went and bought myself flowers that day. It was a Friday before he passed. Yeah, that was what he was thinking about. Crazy, right?
Yes, so I love Dan so much. So please introduce these 2 songs that are his favorite songs.
Okay, the first one I'm going to play is I Dreamed a Dream. Sticking with our Les Mis theme. Unrehearsed and unplanned. But, you know, sometimes the greatest moments are the unplanned ones. And the second song, And the second song is Into the Mystic, which was his absolute favorite. So I hope he's listening. These 2 will be for him. So, okay.
Wow. Beautiful, Kim. So moving, Kim. Yeah. Yeah, so the next song was Dan's favorite.
Yes, it was. Into the Mystic by Van Morrison. You ready? Let's go. This one's for you, Dan. I hope you're listening.
Kim, that was so. Dan is listening. I felt chills down my spine. Dan is listening. So you love Dan more than anything in the whole world. You miss him.
Every day.
Every second of every day. Yeah. So what was it about that song, Into the Mystic, that was his favorite?
Goodness, that's a really good question. I honestly don't know. It just was one of his favorites, and he loved it when I played it for him. And I never asked him why it was his favorite. It just was. So.
Yeah. So Leanne Love just wrote an absolutely beautiful, and she also wrote that she loves you, Kim. Hugs.
I love her too. Thank you, Leanne. Hugs right back to you.
Yeah, love you, Leanne. Hugs back to you, Leanne. So Sharon, when she heard about Dan and what a love, and how much he loved you, and how he gave you flowers every Friday, she said, Kenny, I got to sing this song to Kim from Dan. So Sharon's going to sing you a song to love you.
So this is for you. This is for you because you, if you come here, I can see you. There you go. From what I heard about your love for Dan, and from what I still hear, and about, you know, how he brought you roses and who he was for you, that sounds like huge devotion. So Hopelessly Devoted to You from Greece is the one that I chose to sing for you and Dan.
Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know there's just no getting over you. You know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to my head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on to the end. That's what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to now and forever.
So Kim, what was it like hearing that about Dan and you?
It only makes me miss him more, you know. It's really hard to stand up here and not get emotional, I'll be honest with you. But that was an amazing, beautiful song, and I feel that he's smiling right now, listening. So I feel his presence right now, and he's loving every minute of it.
So I love you so much, Kim.
Love you too, Ken.
And Dan loves you so much, and I feel his presence today.
Me
And
too.
Yeah, you do too.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, love you so much. And your violin playing, that was so gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Thank you for having me.
So special.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I love you, Shah.
Love you, Ken.
Yeah. So again, love you. Thank you. Thank you. So I love you all. I want to thank you for watching the Florida Love Show today. I'm so moved by Kim and Dan, their love story and who they are for each other. It's so beautiful, hopelessly devoted to each other. So, love you all. Go out and love everyone, because all we have is now. So, I love you all. Who can you give a rose to? Love you. You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.